Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us and help us to help you. Follow the protocol. Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death. Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slattern Dale. Avoid Slattern Dale until the area is once again declared safe.
See that big metal bugger? I could have it.
I'd give my eye teeth to be back in Swindon now.
Not sure about you, you know.
Stop getting it out like it owns the place.
Aye, but the robbers are probably fit of them robots. They won't try the luck here while we've got that.
What? Roberts is fit of them robbers. Unholy robbers. You're not making any sense now, Michael.
You've had enough. Don't know what helps putting his beer these days, but it's got a proper kick. Anyway, you stay away from them machine men, alright? They won't bother you if you don't bother them.
I could take it back. I could.
No, you couldn't, George.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers. It's the World Cup this year, isn't it?
Tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Just let us have a crack at the outlaws around here. We can get rid of them and take their supplies. 2 birds, 1 bullet.
Outlaws sniffing around the village perimeter again. We should deal with those scum once and for all. hope I get on the foraging party again this week. Anything to get me out of this miserable dump for a couple of days. Let's not have any trouble.
They'd better start showing me a bit of respect, or there'll be trouble. I know exactly how many steps it takes to get from the lake edge to the top of the village. I'm going mad. I know it. Hey! I see you! Let's be civilized about this. Hands away from any weapons. Don't be a fool. Stand down. I don't know why the locals act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.
State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could. Leave tomorrow if we could. Tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing.
Please, God, let the CO put me on the patrol roster. I can't stand this miserable. Don't be causing trouble, all right? They're in. What? Back the way you came or die.
Let's be civilized about this. Hey, hands away from any weapons.
Keep your eyes open. I heard something. Right. Keep your eyes peeled.
Or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately. Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant. Be safe.
There's someone here! State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could. Eyes open. Could be anything. Hey, keep your eyes peeled now. You! I see you!
I'm amazed that we don't all have scurvy on this diet.
Blanco, that ball, he says. Where am I supposed to find Blanco around here?
civilian. Stand back, citizen.
Immediately. Port early. Be vigilant. Be safe.
Who's out there?
There you are.
Coming out.
Watch your heads, lads.
Done, thank goodness. I'll finish living today, I think. Down here again tomorrow.
State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could.
Hello again.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slattern Dale. Avoid Slattern Dale until the area is once again declared safe.
Oh, who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do. Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something. What? You know that he's... Doesn't really matter how you know, does it? Look, I'll talk, but only to show you I'm doing nothing wrong. You have to keep quiet about this, please. Me husband, Philip, he went off exploring with one of his pals. Bloody fools, the pair of them. He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny glowing spores or something. And he told me he started hearing voices. He says the voices hurt him. Whatever it was, it made him awful ill. is not getting any better. Just a bit worse every day. You're sweet for saying so. It's easy to lose hope in this place. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, which does something to settle the voices in his head and keep the infection down. At least, while we can get it, it does. But look, what's your interest in all this? You have? They don't seem to have affected you as bad as my Philip, at least, not yet. I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the tonic left. I know where you can get some, though. There's a lady, calls herself Mother Jago, out in Casterfell Woods. Brews the tonic to her own recipe. She lives out by the old mine. I can mark on the map where to find her. And listen, I hate to ask, but could I trouble you to get us some of the tonic? Just a single bottle. We're almost run out. Bless you, thank you. Bye now.
Maybe Smith is right. Perhaps we should just build a huge Nobody wants any trouble. Should open their bloody eyes. That's all, because trouble's all we've got.
Behave yourself, Civvy. Don't be causing trouble, all right?
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence treasonous and will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
Ah, it's you. The shopkeeper. Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment. How did you... You're very well informed, I must say. Very well. This key will open a box upstairs. You'll find your payment in there. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask. I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices? It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action. But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village. You are kind to say so. It isn't the life the Lord wanted for us, I'm sure. We have seen some very bad times here. I don't really know why such misfortune has befallen us. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air. I do what I can. What I must. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply. Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here. The important ones lodged at a manor house out in Casterfell Woods. I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell, and God bless you. I trust you will do what is right. I trust you will do what is right.
Avoid Slattendale until the area is once again declared safe.
It's a wonder we haven't all gone mad living like this.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence treasonous and will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you. Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within
First thing I'm doing when they take that wall down is going on holiday.
Be
South
normal.
Pole, maybe. Or maybe somewhere exotic. Like Wales.
Hello again. How did... Well, been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business. You're just as bad as the rest of them around here. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, their knows. Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it. If you've seen them out in Casterfell Woods, I know they might come across as proper nasty. But look, they say the earth speaks to them, and they listen. Now, folk have been saying there's a voice in the earth around here since the year dot. These druids, or whatever you want to call them, they say that's true. So, mayhap we should be listening to it too, eh? I want what's best for the village. We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Well, but maybe you're a tattletale for the vicar too, eh? Prying for secrets so he can hold 'em over me. Well, I won't stand for people who stick their beaks in where they're not wanted. Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look. Just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that un. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that un, and so is vicar. Summat had to be done. Him? My socks are holier than he is. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocols sweet, or so he says. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives, finds out about matters that won't sit well with soldiers, and holds them over us. Blackmail it is, pure and simple. Aye, that's the truth of it. It's the authorities what get people killed around here. Maisie, well, She fell in with wrong lot. What came to her was only just. I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere Vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that letter back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise. What? And leave the village without a shop? I don't just run this place, you know. I find the supplies it depends on. Wyndham will starve. You can't make me leave. You're a heartless one, aren't you? You don't leave me any choice. All right. I'll go the first minute I can leave, without making those protocol gowlighters suspicious.